how to transform our pains and fears. What pain is, why it exists, where it comes from, and what to do with it. Step-by-step process to move from pain to the state we long for. I am not my pain. I am not my fears. In those moments when we feel pain, struggle, or fear, it is incredibly hard to disassociate from that part of ourselves. It feels as if we are our pain. It is incredibly hard not to let those thoughts and worries overcome us. It is incredibly hard not to believe those thoughts to be true. It feels as if they are our truth. Sometimes these thoughts overtake us. It seems we can't control them. They just carry us to places we don't want to be. What we need to remind ourselves in those moments over and over again is that we are not our pain. We are not our fears. We are not those thoughts. But then we ask, what and who am I then? The two worlds. It is this constant separation, the pull between two worlds. What we fear and don't want, and what we desire and do want. Two worlds, two truths. The world of pain. We are not our pains and fears. We are who we create and choose to be. Thoughts that create pain are merely signals showing us our next step, revealing what we deeply need. Pain serves as a guide that we must examine and identify for what it truly is. It is a lesson showing us what we deeply desire, so deep that we might not yet understand it. The world of desire. We must learn, know, and understand that the thoughts and emotions we choose daily are the ones that create our reality. So, it is crucial to keep our thoughts and emotions in check, compassionately, daily, and ask ourselves, what reality do I want to create for myself? How can I rise above my pain and transform it into the thoughts and emotions that I do want? How can I shift what I feel and experience something new, even when I don't yet know what that new feels like? Bridging the two worlds. How do we overcome pain and move into desire? First, we must learn about our fears. We must see them for what they are, not ignore them, not suppress them, not downplay them. We must see the ugliness, the messiness, wholeheartedly, humbly. And this is a process in itself, a learning in itself, a practice in itself. This process takes time. It's like learning a new skill. It's like learning to base jump, literally. Only with correct technique, complete awareness, repetition, and practice can we jump fearlessly with confidence and trust in ourselves. Only this time we are learning about ourselves, the skill of understanding who we are. So you may ask, what knowledge must I acquire? How do I know where to start? Here's a little step-by-step process. Step 1. Observe. Make time daily to observe yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, triggers, and behaviors. Imagine stepping into an elevator, rising above yourself, looking down, and simply noticing. Observe without judgment. Take notes of your observations. Write down what you see, hear, and feel. Analyze your patterns. Give yourself time to practice this. This is a skill in itself. Patience is a skill in itself. Practice patience by allowing yourself weeks of observation, exploration without expecting an outcome. And as you observe and analyze yourself, practice compassion, love, and self-care. Simply by giving yourself this time, you are holding yourself in self-love by being, and acknowledge humbly, I am learning. Step 2. Identify and reflect. Now let's get creative. Create a 3-column table. Column 1. Analysis of observation, in brackets the pain. Column 2. What I actually want and need, in brackets the desire. Column 3. New actions, new behaviors, new thoughts, new emotions, in brackets the desire. Write down your beliefs and stories that feel true in those moments. What thoughts have overcome you? What fears do you see? Ask, what is the message underneath this story? What am I deeply longing for? What need is unmet? Identify new behaviors, thoughts, and emotions that support your desired state. What small actions can you take daily to shift? Questions to ask yourself for each column. Column 1. Analysis of observation. Write down your beliefs, your stories that feel true in those moments. The thoughts that hold you down, the fears that you have, what you feel, your triggers. What was the trigger for that feeling? What thoughts have overcome me? What stories do I tell myself? What feels true in those moments? What fears can I see and identify? What do I feel in those moments? Where does it come from? Column 2. What I actually want and need. Write down what you feel is the message underneath that story you tell yourself. Feel into it and ask yourself what you're deeply longing for. What need is unmet? Ask, what do I need? What do I actually want? What do I need in those moments to feel safe? What do I need in myself internally that could replace that expectation from the outside? Column 3. New actions, new behaviors, new thoughts, new emotions. Write down new actions towards new thoughts and new emotions. Reflect on, what new behaviors can I choose and do and act on that will help me move to my state of longing? What new thoughts do I want to choose that are actually uplifting and supportive and encouraging? What new feelings do I want to induce? What do I want to feel and why? What would it give me? What does it mean to me? What actions can I choose daily that induce those thoughts and feelings, however small? How can I make it a habit of remembering myself of those new thoughts and feelings? Write down empowering phrases, statements that help you remember in those moments of triggers what you do truly want and long for. Write down specific actions, how you can shift your state through awareness, realizations, and new actions, new thoughts, and new emotions. And remember, this practice takes time. Give yourself the space and simply be there for you by being. An invitation for you. I now invite you to create some space for yourself, to reflect on these thoughts and to hold yourself with compassion. Go for a walk, put on your headphones, listen to nature sounds or a self-love meditation playlist, and reflect on these questions as you write. There is absolutely no right or wrong. I know you've got this. I believe in you. Sending you lots of love, SW.